My name is Daniel Kramer. I'm a trial lawyer. I try cases. My focus is catastrophic injury, wrongful death, trials, essentially. I started this firm about 5.5 years ago and just absolutely fell in love with representing my client, because you can do a lot of good on this side. It's the one side in the legal profession I feel that you can go after the biggest of the biggest, and that's extremely rewarding. My case involves an amazing gentleman named Carlos Salazar, hardworking guy. He married his high school sweetheart, had 3 children. He worked for 5 years to become a journeyman wireman electrician. His second day on a job site, he is there early in the morning, about 5 a.m. He parks his car up above on a hill on this job site, and as he's walking down, it's dark, but there's ambient light, and you can see as he's walking, he takes a step and just crashes into this trench. He hits his side, he breaks about 3 ribs in multiple places, and he lacerates his spleen. This causes internal bleeding. He's rushed to the hospital. Fortunately, he did not need surgery, but he was off work for about 9 months, and those 9 months were very rough. This case was about these 2 large construction companies. They had dug a trench in the middle of this job site the day before. They had rules that said that they were required to cover or barricade this trench. You can't just leave an open trench open. Construction sites, falls in trenches or falls from heights are one of the leading causes of death and serious injuries in the country. And so it's of particular importance that these construction companies make sure that when they dig a trench that can cause people to die, that they cover it and they give warning to make sure that people are aware of the danger. The reason why we're in trial is because these 2 construction companies, represented by large national law firms with a lot of money, they did not want to accept responsibility. We were forced and happy to go to trial and go to war to get justice for Carlos Salazar, because what happened to him was not right. This was a case about what happens to someone when they're going to have pain their entire life. So some of the most challenging things was showing the jury that, wasn't custom and practice in the industry for workers that show up before sunrise, which electricians do, is to carry some kind of flashlight. It's actually the general contractor's responsibility to adequately light the job site so that everyone else can see it. What is not custom and practice is to leave trenches uncovered or unmarked and with no warning. It's difficult because the juries most of them are not in construction. They don't understand how a construction site works. So we had to really bring it to life, using exhibits to really show what it was like in that trench. Because look, we couldn't point to an MRI. There was nothing, and we were upfront with this in jury selection. After about 6 days of jury trial, the jury came back and they awarded us about $2.9 million in damages. And the majority of that was for pain and suffering damages. It's so nice to be able to just get that stuff off your chest and say, look, this is my case. This is us. This is our raw case, and we're not scared of it at all. And we're going to be honest about everything with you. And once you maintain that credibility, that's how you get a jury to trust you, as they should trust you and trust your client.